So welcome to section 1, and here you're going to learn how to recruit and how to screen. That's what it's all about. And so number 1, I'm going to give you guys a job posting. I'm going to give you the exact job posting that I believe is going to get you the biggest bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is the biggest return, the most amount of candidates to come in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys instructions on how to post that to Facebook, because as you know, your friends, your family members, your colleagues, they may know someone who wants to be your assistant. And I think, guess what? Working by referral, getting a referral for somebody is the best part of this business. So make sure to download the job posting. There's a lot of things you're gonna see in here. Now, obviously, there might be some things that you do different than I do and that you might wanna add or remove. Go ahead and do that. Make it your own, make it fit your business. You'll also notice that I've given you guys some tips on where I've found the most success posting these job ads for an assistant. So once you've posted, guess what? You're gonna get a lot of candidates. Guys, real estate is booming right now. Everyone wants to get in. And I'm telling you, an assistant is gonna apply and you're gonna get flooded. So I wanna be prepared for this because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. And I know you're busy. That's why you bought this course. You're looking for an assistant to help you so you can actually prospect and they can take a lot of work off your table. And now I'm giving you work. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I found that, guess what, when I had an assistant role or I had a buyer's agent role or just any type of role I was hiring for within my practice, I was always too busy to actually interview and go through the people. So I found what I call the fast track to screening. And so what it is, it's a voicemail that you allow people to call in, and once they call in, guess what, they leave a voice message and you're able to screen everybody that you think that's gonna be a great fit based on their answer. And so what this does is if you have 100 people apply, if they don't follow instructions, it's really easy to weed out the people you don't want, because as we know, we need detail-oriented assistants. Otherwise, we're gonna be a failure, right? Our business is not gonna work. So I've given you guys not only a sample voicemail of how I would let that be, but also how to set up a Google Voice number, what to do, and why it was effective. So once you've found 1 or 3 or maybe even 4 rock stars that you think are great candidates through the screening process, it's time to bring them in, right? And guess what? I know when I was interviewing my first assistant, I really wasn't prepared. I didn't know what questions to ask. I didn't know how the behavior should be. And really, I made the wrong hire. I hired an assistant that didn't work out, and 5 months later, I had to let her go and I had to hire the right one. And so I've laid out interview questions so you don't make the same mistake I've made. And so we have a sheet that you can download that has all the interview questions that I think you should ask. Now, obviously, if you have some additional ones that you want to ask for yourself, go ahead and add them in. Change things around. This is a guide, and you need to make it your guide. Also, make sure to look for other things that really represent your brand, right? I gave you guys what I call the outline and the successful tools you need, but you're gonna have to add your own personality in it, because guess what? People wanna work with people that have personality that they can buy into, and that's what they're looking for. All right, now you've got that rock star and you wanna make the offer. And I'm gonna tell you, pump the brakes, pump them. Don't act too fast. Number 1 thing you need to do now, check the references. Now, I know by now you're excited. You can't wait to bring them on. Everything checks out. But guess what? You got to hold tight because the references have to check out too. That's your last piece. And then the second thing is you need to make sure this person compliments you. This person is going to be representation of your brand, of you, right? And they're going to help you take your business to the next level. Don't make the wrong hire, guys. I did this. I made the wrong hire. My first assistant, she was so fun. She laughed at my jokes. But guess what I found out? She was not good at the details. She sucked what I sucked at, right? And so I made the wrong choice. Great gal, phenomenal person, fun personality, but guess what? We're running a business. And although she could probably be a good friend of mine, she was not gonna be a great assistant of mine, right? And so I wanted to give you that story because I don't want you to fall in the trap that I did of, they're really cool, they're really fun, they fit my personality, and you need to make sure they fit your personality on helping you succeed and build that brand, not just have fun with it. This is a business. And so what I'm telling you is check these references, make sure this is the right hire, act slow to make a decision, and then when you make the decision, give them the offer.